Welcome to Blinded by the Item. Today, we're going to talk about Bethany Frankel a little bit. She's been the topic of conversation in our office today because she released a video saying that she knows what's happening with all those drones.
Well, her conspiracy theory is that some guy that's a friend of hers who works high up in the military areas or used to or something. I wasn't exactly sure what his credentials were.
He works at the Pentagon,
astrophysicist. I don't know. He alleges that there was some missing radioactive material and she should get out of town while she still can. Seemed a little ominous and a little frightening, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
However, I will draw your attention to a story that one local New Jersey mayor has said he thinks that the drones that have been mysteriously flying around to great extent in New Jersey are currently searching for either a threat of some sort of weapon that's gone missing,
or a W as
radioactive material
or
that has also apparently gone missing. So
there's a shipping container that had been clawed open. I mean,
don't say clawed because that just makes it sound.
It's going to spread like this. These rumors.
Yeah, no, there's lots of rumors and stuff flying around. But I will say, when you have actual news stories talking about missing radioactive material, the government better start talking about what they know, or people are going to let their minds wander.
That's right. So
and you don't need Bethany Frankel doing your work for you.
Yeah, please don't let her be the source.
If she's saying the smartest thing out there.
And then we had a mayor in Belleville, New Jersey, go on some news programs and say what he knew, which happened to sort of align with what Bethany Frankel said. I mean, what is this world coming to? Maybe we can just bring up some blind items that have a little bit more levity in it.
Levity?
Well, you know how Godzilla goes nuclear, needs radiation.
I know.
So if it was clawed open,
I thought very likely what happened is on this ship, a guy wants to take a smoke break, so he tries to find a faraway place that nobody's going to notice he's smoking. Unbeknownst to him, he's smoking by some radioactive material. It goes kaboom. He turns into some weird mutant human.
Yes.
And then busts out of that container and
so he was inside the container. Jumps in the ocean.
And becomes some sort of Godzilla wannabe.
Yeah.
And then we got to call the Earth's mightiest heroes, and that's
Bethany
how Avengers
Frankel!
are born.
Bethany Frankel is now an Avenger. What's her superpower?
By the way, none of this is true.
Yeah.
And if it is,
it feels like the first 15 minutes of a lot of movies I've seen.
It really does. It really does.
You guys want to do some blind items?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get it started here today with this one. This one-named foreign-born A-list singer has been accused of plagiarizing yet again. This time, it's so bad, a court has ordered the offending song to be taken down from multiple streaming sources. We've got a one-named foreign-born A-list singer has been accused of plagiarizing once again. This time, the court has ordered the offending song to be taken off of streaming platforms.
Okay.
one name foreign-born artist who has had this happen in the past.
According to the blind items, this is not uncommon, which is maybe the only blind part about this item because this is just a news story.
Oh. So, but do we know that this person has done this before?
I don't recall it, but maybe.
Dawn said Lord.
A-list foreign-born singer.
It's not
One
Rihanna.
named. I'd argue A-plus list.
Cher?
Madonna's
A-plus list, foreign-born.
Vagina.
She talks with a British accent sometimes. Are we talking somebody who is from the UK?
Yes.
Okay.
One named A-plus singer.
Sabrina.
Hello.
Adele?
And again, this is not a blind
no.
item. Maybe the part about this happening often is the blind item part, because this is just a news story. According to the blind items, though, Adele has once again been accused of plagiarizing. This time, a court has ordered the offending song to be taken down from multiple streaming sources.
What?
Again, this is just one you can Google.
But what? Okay, come on now.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
trying to rain on my Adele parade.
Yeah.
What is this story? I need to know.
she's
song?
she's having a song pulled from worldwide distribution amid plagiarizing claims.
Okay.
According to a Brazilian judge, has ordered this song to be removed from global streaming, and it has.
Can they
Brazil?
do that?
They can if it was plagiarized.
Yeah, I guess so. Was it like a Brazilian artist?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're going to have to do some digging because I am not happy with this state of affairs. I do not need Adele to be plagiarizing anything.
Ooh, one of her hugely popular. Let me get more details on this. This
Come
was
on
from the
now.
album 25.
And they're just now getting to
It
it?
must be.
Well, sometimes, legal stuff can take time.
Okay. Again,
Great.
Google that on your own time.
I will
Not
Google
much of
that
a
on my
blind
own
item,
time.
except the fact that, again, maybe she does this more often.
No,
than
she
we want.
doesn't. She is a gift.
I am reading the blind items.
I don't have issues with you, Michael. I have issues with the
What are you
blind.
going to say?
Let's do another blind item here. No, they are not dating. This A-list actor who was in every streaming show a couple of years ago likes the sexual ambiguity. Whoa.
Yeah, you got it.
Where's that word?
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity narrative. There we go. Following his high-profile divorce, and the PDA was a favor to the producers of one of those streaming shows. They wanted to get the B-plus lister back in front of us prior to starring in the final season. So we have got an A-minus list actor who was in every streaming show a couple of years ago,
Okay.
and following a high-profile divorce, and the PDA was apparently a favor to producers of one of those streaming shows because they want to get this B-plus lister in front of us prior to the final season.
Is this implying the sexual ambiguity part that these are two men?
The divorce was two men.
Oh, now I'm confused.
So we've got an A-minus list actor.
So the ambiguity is that it was a female.
This most recent
Got
PDA
it.
was with a female, even though his high-profile divorce was with a man.
Interesting.
Is this, oh gosh, there was Chris Appleton.
Nicely
and
done.
Leo Goodall.
Oh, yes.
Leo
Kim
Goodall.
Kardashian's.
Oh, what's his name? He was on White Lotus.
Yeah.
Leo Goodall.
Good
Goodall.
bunch.
You got the initials right, but just completely wrong
Godwin.
names.
Oh,
Lionel.
Liam.
Larry.
He has lovely blue eyes.
Yeah, he has beautiful eyes.
He's just kind of all around beautiful. What is that guy's name? Who was the
Yeah, well, we speculated that, and I think the blinds mostly speculated that was a publicationship. Kim Kardashian's stylist. Chris, what's his name?
I just saw him on Tyler
Yeah.
Henry's
Beautiful
show.
outfit he was wearing. But
And you've
Yeah.
nailed the
They
initials,
wore fur
LG.
coats. LG, good old LG.
Good old
good old Luke.
Luke
Oops. Sorry, that was the White Lotus theme. Luke
Grant.
S.
S.
Lucas.
Lucas
Lucas
Graybill.
Gray-
No, that's from High School Musical.
His last name's Gage.
Lucas Gage. Okay.
And
Leo Goodall.
Leo Goodall was also in that show.
He was?
Yeah, he was. He is the actor. No, Lucas Woodall is who you're thinking
Woodall.
of. Leo Woodall is who you're thinking of.
Leo
He was
Woodall.
in the White Lotus season 1,
Okay, at least I'm in the same universe.
which you're yes.
Okay.
He was
got
that
there.
the bad guy, kind of like the. Okay, never
Okay,
mind.
so Lucas, yeah,
So now we
he's been
still
with
got-
a woman.
We still got blinds we got to figure out here
Oh, right.
because there's another show that wasn't White Lotus that he was on.
Okay.
And apparently, as a favor to the producers of said show, he is maybe been seen out in public with a little PDA with one of their stars for the final season. Do you
What
remember
show is he on? It's not like Euphoria.
He was, but no, it's not Euphoria.
Oh.
Because remember, there was like 4 streaming shows in a row, and Lucas Gage was in basically all of them right after COVID. right before the writer.
Oh, was this like it's not the Game of Thrones
Nope.
thing?
Bridgerton?
I don't believe,
Was
Bradley, you've ever seen it.
Okay.
I believe we've had discussions about this show. I know we have done.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I saw it.
Oh, is it that
Huey did.
vampire show?
Nope.
Is it
It's definitely a murdery show
a murdery show? Oh,
that
darn
started on Lifetime, and now it's
it.
on.
Us.
No, close.
No, not us. You.
There you go.
Not we.
It's not us. It's
Yeah.
not we. It's
okay,
you.
Yeah.
Okay,
because I
so
stopped at the third season, and you tell me to push through.
push through the third season.
Oh no, I need to.
I
Still,
think was the worst, or maybe the
Yeah,
second
it's
season
kind of
was
like,
the worst.
what are we doing
Second and
here?
third kind of got a little rough, and then
Okay.
4 was actually awesome with Lucas Gage. And 5 is on the way, and 5 is going to star this woman
Oh,
who's an B+ list actress who was seen kissing Lucas Gage. Her name is, and again, I don't think you were going to get to it, Anna Camp.
yeah.
Anna
She is
Camp.
most known for being, she was actually in The Help, but she was also in like Pitch Perfect and a bunch of different streaming shows. We haven't seen her. If you Google her, you'd be like, oh, that woman from those shows.
Okay.
But we haven't seen her much. She apparently is going to be one of the stars of season 5 of the
Okay.
show You.
And Lucas
course,
Gage was doing him a
Opposite
solid.
of Penn Badgley. And I guess that's why we saw this little PDA last night, according to the
Okay.
blind items.
I feel like he was connected to another woman in between this experience
He may have been,
after his divorce.
I am not sure.
It doesn't matter.
There you go.
But good luck to him. I mean, you
Best of
know,
luck to him.
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Publicationships are really for all who want them.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's for this individual. Don't let the headlines trip you up. Even if this A-list celeb was invited to the infamous family dinner, he and his A-list actress girlfriend would have never shown.
Oh.
Don't let the headlines trip you up. Even if this A-list celeb was invited to the infamous family dinner, he and his A-list girlfriend, actress girlfriend, would have never shown.
Is this a Harry and Meghan family dinner?
This is not.
Okay, because I know they had like a. Oh no, that was Kate and William. They had like 45 people.
So an A-list celeb and an A-list actor's girlfriend and the notorious, did you say notorious
Infamous.
dinner? Infamous dinner. Like somebody was murdered?
I wouldn't go that far. Well, maybe somebody's credibility.
But
What'd they do? Get on the table and dance around with their pants off?
that's just a fun time.
Maybe it was the fact that they weren't invited to said family dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why?
The reason you would not be invited to the family dinner, it's not a Kardashian family dinner? Is it a
Stallone?
celebrity family?
Well, as a result of this A-list celeb, technically, yes.
Celeb. So this is not an actor.
Not an actor.
Yeah.
Though he has acted
Family.
Okay.
and will
Kelsey?
probably act again.
Travis Kelce. The infamous family dinner.
Was it like a holiday, like
I
Thanksgiving?
mean, try to figure out what he
Celebrity?
does.
So not an athlete?
No, it's an athlete,
Oh, it's an athlete.
an A-list celeb,
An A-list celeb.
and an A-list actress girlfriend
A-list actress
who didn't show up
who didn't
to a
show
family
up
dinner.
Okay.
Very good at repeating.
to a family dinner.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't let the headlines trip you up. Even if this A-list celeb, who we found out is an athlete, was invited to the infamous family dinner, he and his A-list actress girlfriend would have never shown.
Okay.
It's not like an Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it is.
Oh! Okay.
Look at you with your sports guys.
And of course, who was his girlfriend at that time?
Shailene Woodley.
Shillelagh Woodley.
Oh,
No. 'cause
Actress/model.
Olivia Munn?
Don't let the headlines trip you up. Even if Aaron Rodgers and Olivia Munn were invited to the infamous family dinner, they never would have shown up. You have any idea what this is talking
No.
about? So Jordan Rodgers
Okay.
was on The Bachelor.
Okay.
yes.
Ended up getting engaged after his appearance on The Bachelor.
Okay.
And as part of one of the storylines, they went back home during hometowns and had a family dinner. Now, at the family dinner, they made a very big deal of the fact that there were 2
remember this.
empty chairs at said table.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Aaron Rodgers, in his new Netflix documentary, Enigma, talks about the fact that he was never invited to said dinner. So they played it up as if, Aaron and Olivia would be here, but clearly they don't want to be as part of the family.
A dog going, is he coming?
And he didn't show up. And Rodgers is saying that is absolute BS. I wanted to keep everything that was going on with my family private. They decided to make it public and had this crazy dinner where they had chairs out. And by the way, the dinner was during the NFL season. There's no way I could have gone.
Well, you also weren't talking to them,
Well,
Aaron.
I will also say he does go on. Again, don't let the headlines trip you up. This blind item is being a little harsh on Aaron because he does go on to say, I wasn't invited. I wouldn't have showed up if I was. So he actually acknowledges that. Yeah. But if you read the headlines, it's very much like
rough.
Yeah.
With the family. Right?
Yeah, and they really did portray it as, we don't know why he doesn't talk to us anymore, but it all happened when this Olivia woman showed up.
Now, I do love the article I was reading because this was on People. So clearly they were trying to make it look as good as possible, maybe get some people putting eyeballs on the Netflix documentary.
Okay.
My favorite thing is that later on he says, Rodgers laments the fact that he had to live this public life off of the field, something he never wanted to do. This, of course, before he appeared in high-profile television commercials for companies like State Farm, multiple dating of celebrities, including Olivia Munn, Shailene Woodley, and NASCAR star Danica Patrick.
Right.
But, of course, he just wants to be this football player.
Okay.
Yeah, and remember that whole thing about like him and Shailene in a bed, like filming videos together, and I mean it was just nonstop back then.
Oh, boy.
I don't remember that story.
You don't?
Nope.
Like they would do these little cutesy videos together, and it was like, stop trying to be a thing. That was around the Jeopardy time.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
They,
Sure.
they were very much out there and
Lovely.
not just being private in their home.
Yeah.
We knew everything about them. So I don't know what he's claiming now.
Oh, by the way, he shows up every Tuesday on the most watched sports show that's streamed on YouTube. Right. So clearly he just wants to be a private guy and left alone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let's move on and do another one here. Why is it that we only hear how terrible of shape this former A-list talk show host is in when their minders are keeping them hidden? Except every time when they show up in public, they seem exactly fine. Seems very fishy. So why is it that we only hear about how terrible of shape this former A-list talk show host is in when their minders are keeping them hidden, but when we see them out in public, they seem completely fine? Something feels very fishy.
Is this a Wendy Williams thing?
You're darn right it is.
This is interesting. Okay, tell me more about this.
But we just saw another picture of her out in public, and it's the first time we've seen her in a while. It was actually the first time we've seen her since we heard how incapacitated she was and basically just unable to do much of anything. And most people who saw that and saw her in public and saw the video are like, she seems like Wendy Williams.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
And again, the blind items have always implied that maybe there's a little more to the story on who's controlling the finances, who's controlling her.
And it's not her family, and it's not her son, and it's not her ex-husband. It's some court-appointed individual, but we all know what the track record on that has been.
Right.
The Britney Spears.
Yes, she is in a conservatorship, and that individual accused her son of overspending her money. That was a weird documentary. If you watched, I don't know if anybody watched that, but it was really shocking, the state that she's in. And it's like, you just don't know all the answers. It's like, I don't know why these people are surrounding her, taking care of her and being her assistant and pushing her to do all these things, but also clearly enabling her, It was just kind of like, gosh.
I just have, I hope that there is somebody overseeing the overseers in this regard, because, in the past we've seen those who control the finances make decisions that are perhaps not in the best interest of the people they're supposed to. Mm-hmm. And I think the best people to help make decisions about her would probably be those who know her well, AKA her family.
Yeah,
For sure.
well,
There you go.
Good luck to them.
yeah.
Yes. Let's move on and do another blind item here. How about this one? They are always good for a red carpet appearance, but when the cameras are gone, the wife of this permanent A-list actor lives her own life with a guy that she's been living with for years, which I guess is only fair considering our actor has a whole second family.
What?
They are always good for a red carpet appearance, but when the cameras are gone, the wife of this permanent A-list actor lives her own life with a guy she's been living with for years, which I guess is only fair considering this actor has his own second family.
On the red carpet together as a happily married couple, and yet they each have their own separate life. I need to know who this is.
You will.
Do you
if
think?
The price is right.
$49.
Well, let's see. Who are our permanent A-list actors?
Okay. Have we talked about? Did we talk about these folks on the regular?
Not on the regular, no.
Actor, you said a
permanent A-list actor.
permanent A-list.
Okay.
I'd say A+ list.
Is this an American actor?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not Tom Hanks.
It is not Tom
I
Hanks.
was going to say that, and I'm like, I can't say Tom Hanks. We're always accusing Tom Hanks of doing something.
Yeah, there's a whole
Well, the
different
blind
layer
is
of
going
blind
to get
items
us
if you want to go
started.
that route, but we don't go down there.
This isn't George Clooney. Let's just eliminate that. Brad Pitt isn't married.
Okay, so
They're always good in a red carpet
look at
appearance.
those two. Are they
Okay.
both actors? No, the wife is not.
I think technically the wife is. I think the wife's an actress.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the wife's an actress. But definitely not to the same level as this
Okay.
permanent A-list, arguably A+ list actor.
Ryan Gosling.
I would say think about the fact that it references a red carpet.
Okay, so they're
So they've been on a red carpet recently. Ooh. For a movie that's in theaters? Denzel?
Oh.
What? Why is Denzel always in the blinds?
I don't know, but have fun on that Google search because it's a fun one. According to the blind items, they're always good. He and Pauletta are always good for a red carpet appearance. But when the cameras are gone, she is living her own life with a guy that she's been living with for years, which is only fair considering Denzel has a whole second family.
I mean, how could you have a whole separate secret family? I mean,
That's why the
I
blind
If you
know that
believe in the
normal
second
people do.
family, I've got a shipping container off the coast of Newark that is missing some radioactive material
Oh boy.
that I would like to tell you about.
I believe this blind item started like 15, 20-ish years ago when there was rumors of a mistress, much younger mistress that he was with, and that they were working through a potential cheating scandal.
Okay.
It sounds
And
vaguely
maybe
familiar.
at that point
It's just
is
every
when,
celebrity.
and maybe at that point, part of the agreement was we'll stay married, but let's live our own life.
Okay.
But you have to know that's going to catch up with you at some point. Like
Yeah,
people
like the
are going
other
to see
family.
you. Yeah, like
The
they're
other
going
family's gonna be
the
like,
kids
"Can
are going to
we
need
not
a
be him?"
driver's license.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to what's your last name? Oh, are you Denzel's kid? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or maybe he never married that mistress. And it's just
I mean,
children.
sure, you could write me a book, but I mean, it just seems like a lot.
Seems pretty boring book.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
That's just a good old-fashioned blind item right there.
Oh, that is
Nothing
a
wrong
good
with that
old-fashioned one.
Yeah.
So, and again, if you do the Google search of Denzel's second family, you're going to find stories
No, I feel like he's
about where
been
it all
coming up
started.
a lot lately.
He
Because
has
of the
been.
whole like Diddy connection, etc.
And he was in Gladiator too, so
Yeah.
that's always going to get people in headlines.
Not everybody thought he was the best to work with on said project. Maybe him and Joseph Quinn didn't see eye to eye on certain things. Again, that just might be them trying to
Creative people
get
not seeing
Joseph
eye to eye?
get
What?
Joseph Quinn in the same conversation as Denzel Washington
Okay.
because it
Oh,
seems like we're getting
God.
pushed that guy a lot. So
Well,
he did great.
you know,
We
we
did?
tried our best.
Oh, I got one quick one here that shouldn't
okay.
take very long. Let's just do this. A final one here as we got a little bit over a minute left.
Okay.
This A-list singer / sometimes actress is so over the grind of touring and will never do it again, unless, of course, the acting plan goes south, and then she'll have no other choice. We've got an A-list singer, sometimes actress, is over the grind of touring from a musical standpoint and never will again. That is, unless the acting thing goes south and she has no other choice.
Is this a country singer?
No,
Ariana,
she is popular.
popular.
Yes,
It's
it is Ariana Grande. According to the blind items, and again, this I think is on the heels of another story that people were excited that she might potentially be touring next year, and that was proven to not be the case. She says, no,
I don't want to do that.
No plans of touring next year. And we did hear in like the next 10 years, she's going to be focusing more on acting than she would ever be performing.
Okay, well, we wish her all the best.
She
in her
mentions
success.
she wants to go to Broadway, beyond Broadway.
It'd be fun. That's a lot of work, though. I mean, it's unlike a tour. You at least don't have to go city to city, but man, you're going to be working all the time.
Yeah.
Good luck to her. Hey, also, speaking of work, if you have not subscribed to Blinded by the Item on YouTube, please do, because we are so close, you guys. So close to 2,000 subscribers. Ooh, I can taste it. Head over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. I mean, you should be liking anyway and telling all your friends about it. We are also on MyTalk on the radio weekdays. We also get this info to your favorite podcasting platforms. Like and subscribe there as well. But make sure you head over to YouTube and search for
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the Item.